It's 6:39 a.m. It is, I believe, what, Monday, January the 26th, some shit like that. Yeah, Monday, January 26th, 6:39 a.m. So I've been spending time with my friend. We ain't gonna get into my business, my personal life, my business. Yeah, so I've been spending time with him because he's been away in Germany. I live all the way in Ohio. So, mind you, we got this big ass storm popping off, which is what you see me getting dug up out of right now. And so that's what I'm doing. And so we had a whole incident. It's not even we had an incident. His mom and him lost his mom and him lost their dad and significant other. So I would already know things to be a bit iffy and whatnot. So yeah. So with that being said, I've been watching his mom's character the whole way through. Now, mind you, this is not my first time meeting her. We used to work together a long time ago, and she was cool back then. And then I didn't realize that she was my friend's mom. And so I would come visit him. She was the toker, she was the smoker. And so we would partake and we would watch movies and just hang out and kick it. Even when I wasn't seeing my friend seriously. And so I'm watching for the couple, the past hours, that I've been there, whatever, because I had to stay the night, a night or two or whatever. And so I'm watching her behavior. And yes, she lost her husband, but she's acting like a complete asshole. She's treating her son, who has literally just got home from Germany. He has no time to vacay, relax, nothing. He got to set up the funeral, pay for the funeral, do this, do that, all types of shit. Mind you, a lot of this shit should have been done from the mother and father for them to have some type of plan, right, for when stuff like this happens. And so now everything is kind of up in the air and is a mess, and his mom is actually showing her whole ass. She's acting like a fucking 5-year-old, throwing shit, throwing tantrums, calling her son out his name and threatening to unalive herself and doing all this random shit that I ain't never seen before. Like, it's chaotic as fuck. It's toxic as fuck because she's manipulating the fuck out of him. She won't let him sleep. When he try to sleep, it's like she senses when the motherfucker is napping. I've been watching, I've been peeping, I've been doing my thing, doing some writing, watching some movies, you feel me, whatever I've been doing. So he'll be on the couch taking a nap, sleep or something, and then instantly she'll call his name, hollering, ah! Or she'll do something passive, like she'll come in the same room we in and make hella noise when we in there being quiet or something. She'll make hella noise or start exercising and shit at 3, 4 in the morning, making hella noise, doing hella shit, complaining, arguing, doing like she wants to argue. She wants to bitch. She wants to show out because she don't want nobody to be around her motherfucking son. She feel like her son can't go nowhere without him. We tried to go get some free time and go to the mall and shit, and she talking about, oh, well, I'm going too because I can't be in this house by myself. And we trying to get away from being around her and her actions. You feel me? We trying to spend the day, but we doing shit together, and she want to tag along. Then we get back to the house, and now she bitching and complaining, oh, y'all was walking too fast, and y'all want to think about something. And I'm like, huh? So this whole time she being funny, being weird, being petty, and each hour by hour is getting weirder and weirder to where you know this motherfucker being weird. You know shit being weird. And it's crazy because I hate to talk like this about this woman because we were cool, but it's like, I'm grown just like you grown, just like he grown. You're not allowed to disrespect me. I let you disrespect your son because if that's what he don't want to say shit, I told him, you feel me, like, you a good one because you shouldn't let nobody, I don't give a fuck who it is, talk to you like that, treat you like that. So if he decide he want to do that, that's on him, but you're not going to be talking to me or about me crazy, especially if you ain't saying it to me. So I peep, I listen. He up there making some breakfast or whatever, Because shit, I ain't really had no food. I had about 8 fries and 3 unseasoned wings, and I said I didn't want that shit. I just ate the fries and kept it pushing. So I'm a little hungry at this time. You feel me? And so he goes up there to make the food. He don't want to go up there because it was gonna start some shit. Because his mom in the other room, and it's like one toe you step and she here, she on some bullshit. You feel me? And so he go up there, and then that's when it all hell broke loose for like the 55th time that I've been here observing. And so I heard her say, "And you got this woman in my house?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's all I needed to hear, because I already know what type of time he was on, but I need you to be upfront and honest and frank and say what the fuck is up, not this petty bullshit you've been trying to do. So what's up?" And so I packed my stuff. I walked on upstairs, and my last words was, "I'ma pray for you." And I was talking about my friend. You feel me? I told him, "Yeah, I'ma pray for you." And then she come out of nowhere, "Well, I'ma pray for you." And I said, "Nah, baby, you ain't gotta pray for me, because your energy is nasty. I don't want nothing from you. That's why I'm leaving your motherfucking house right now. And the only reason why I was here is because of your son. Because you wouldn't let his ass leave the house without you tiptoeing, following behind his ass." Like, if this the type of bullshit that come with getting married and having a spouse and doing his family shit, I understand it. But what I don't understand is the disrespect, because it won't be none of that. If I don't let no motherfuckers at the job, the workplace, the people that's paying me, if I don't let them do it, I don't care if I'm talking to your son, if I'm married to your son, if I got 10, 20,000 kids with your son, you're not going to disrespect me and mine. And the way you talking to him, if he was in my crib and you was talking to your son like that, it was going to be a problem with me, because now we under my house and you need to show some motherfucking respect, because he's been going above and beyond for you, for your family, who don't give a fuck about nothing. And I'm just the outsider looking in. I'm new to her acting like this. And apparently he said he is too. I'm like, nah, it's got to be signs, because she's a heavy manipulator. A heavy manipulator. Like, huh? It's one of those relationships where the moms don't want to let go of their sons. And he's the only son that she has. And I obviously she has a better connection with him, because I'm noticing now her daughters don't really fuck with her the long way. And I get why. Disrespect ain't called for. I don't care who you lost. I'm sorry that you did lose your husband, but you feel me? I was like, he wouldn't want to see you cussing his son out and acting like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, huh? Like, I would be damned if I had a child and I treated him the same way. I would be damned. And so now we had a little tit for tat. She talking about, she tried to jump at me and shit. I'm like, well, didn't you say you was too old to argue? I mean, you was too old to fight. She was like, well, I'm not trying to fight you. I'm arguing with you. Well, baby, I don't argue either, hun. I don't argue either, and I'm not about to, because you know you in the motherfucking wrong. You know you in the wrong. And I'm not arguing with nobody who know they in the fucking wrong, because you know what you doing. You know exactly what you doing. I don't take excuses and all that silly shit. You know exactly what the fuck you doing. You older than me. So that means you need to be giving me some nuggets of wisdom. Instead, I'm throwing them at your ass and you can't take it. And I ain't being rude or disrespectful about it. But the moment you think you gonna buck up at me and talk crazy when you the one that's out in the wrong, nah. Nah, I for sure leave your house, hun. I will. But that's all you needed to say. You let all this time go by, we kikiing and kicking it and doing this and doing that. I got motherfucking text messages where you asking me to come over. Where you asking me to spend some time with you and watch movies and do this and do that. And oh, I should come over even if he not here, and I should come over and do. But now it's but now it's you got this woman in my house, huh? Where are we at right now? Every year from 2000 motherfucking I don't 2020 to up until motherfucking now and beyond. It ain't no excuses for the disrespect and the bullshit. I'm cutting everybody off. If I see you a motherfucker that need help, need healed and need help, but you ain't trying to get that for yourself, you stuck in your ways, so you allowing yourself to be disrespectful and do and say disrespectful things and just don't make sense. I'm done with that shit. And I always been done with that shit. You feel me? Like, and I hate that I gotta keep telling somebody, yo, this is what your mom is doing. You see that, right? You peep, right? She ain't just doing this because she grieving. No, she's not just doing this shit because she grieving. No. She's trying to keep your ass where she can see you. She don't want nobody else to be around you. You feel me? So she see a woman coming into the picture and want to spend some time with you. She got an issue with it. I'd rather you speak the fuck up and say something, because it's not fair to him. It's not fair to you. And it ain't fair to me to be tied up in y'all bullshit. Like, let's grow the fuck up. Your son is not your husband, and he never will be. Period. Ever. And you need to get that through your head. It's about time for you to buck up for real and get on your shit, and not be trying to blame him for all of your wrongdoings. It don't work like that. And as long as he fucking around with me, it ain't gonna ever work like that.